What's good, YouTube, man? Welcome to your boys Akiel's kitchen. Basically, guys, I will be showing you guys how to make these recipes so simple. Okay, so basically in today's video I will be making pineapple barbecue chicken with macaroni pie and one more thing, lentil peas and rice. Okay, so if you guys want to see how I actually do these recipes, guys, make sure that you guys like this video. Okay, so pause the video 1 minute, 1 moment, pause the video and go down below and like the video. That will help me out in terms of me knowing that you guys want to see more videos. Okay, and comment down your opinion on basically what I made today. Okay, so basically, guys, we are gonna get down with these recipes. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, I will show you guys the spices I actually use before I marinate my chicken, or after I marinate my chicken with the season. Now, I use these spices to give a better flavor to my chicken. Now, your chicken might have flavor from the lime and salt and the season that you guys use. Okay, now if you don't have season, now these spices I will show you can season your chicken and gives you a flavor that you guys want. Okay, so first off, I use all-purpose. All-purpose is a better flavor to use for your chicken. To me, is a better impact because it helps give you that tight flavor in terms of, because this all-purpose spice is mixed with a lot of different spices combined into one. Okay, so if you have this, guys, you will need to use the chicken season, guys, but I also use both. Okay, so if you have this all-purpose season, guys, you don't need to use chicken season. Okay, now moving on, guys, I also use hot pepper or hot sauce, if you guys want to call it that. I use hot pepper or hot sauce because hot sauce gives you a better taste, because if you have a hot taste to your chicken, guys, it gives you that marination that tastes so wonderful. Okay, so I recommend that you guys use hot sauce or a hot pepper, because some people be using hot peppers or hot sauce to their chicken because you get a better flavor when you're baking if you use a barbecue sauce with this. Okay, so I use garlic, guys. I use garlic to my spice, basically, guys, with all my spice combined into one. I use garlic because garlic helps give me a flavor that I actually need. Sometimes, guys, I like to taste a little garlic in my chicken. Okay, so I use garlic, and I also use black pepper to give my marination a better taste with all these other spices combined into one. And last but not least, guys, I also use barbecue sauce. Now, I make my own barbecue sauce. So, guys, if you guys want to know how to make barbecue sauce, like the video and comment down below of how to actually make barbecue sauce. Okay, now, guys, do not forget your onion and your sweet pepper. Okay, now you want to cut these in half and cut them up fine. I will show you guys how fine you should cut these up, guys, because you will be mixing up all these into one. Okay, so when you cut this in half and cut this in half and you add in your spices, guys, you will get a better flavor to your marination for your pineapple chicken. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, once you guys have added your spices, your sweet pepper, your onions, your hot sauce, and your barbecue sauce, guys, basically, guys, we're gonna move on to the pineapples. Okay, the pineapple. Okay, so, guys, once you open your can of pineapple, guys, do not put in the liquid as yet. You then want to take the pineapples and place the pineapples onto your chicken. Okay, and guys, don't place all of your pineapples on your chicken, but place some on your chicken. And guys, once you have that, guys, you then want to stir it up. Okay, stir the pineapples and the chicken and everything together, and then you can give a little taste to see how it tastes to you guys. Okay, so and then you guys have done stir up your chicken with your pineapples, your hot sauce, and your spices, guys, you then want to put it in a pan. Okay, so once you guys have placed your chicken in a pan and you see that you have a better look on how it looks to you guys, you then want to get some foil paper, or you can just put it in the oven like that. Is your choice, but I recommend putting some foil paper on it to help cook the chicken properly. Okay, so once you guys done that, guys, we will see the end result of how the chicken will look. Okay, guys, we're at step number 2, basically, guys, now we're doing macaroni pie. Now, macaroni pie is well known as mac and cheese in the US and probably in the UK also too. So in the Caribbean, we know it as macaroni pie, okay? So first off, guys, the way I do my macaroni pie, I actually cook the macaroni with salt, with onions and sweet pepper, and one more thing, and thyme, okay? So I use thyme, I use onions and sweet pepper and salt to cook my macaroni in the pot, okay? So once you guys have done that and you guys are ready to add in your stuff into your macaroni pie, first off, guys, I use cheese to actually get my pie a good cheesy and lovely holding together, okay? Because we don't want no macaroni pie that is canty, okay? We want macaroni pie that's closed up like if they're kissing, okay? So, moving on, guys, we need to have some milk, okay? Some milk, okay? Now, milk, if you have your macaroni is overcooked, then you need to add a little bit of milk, okay? You need to add a little bit of milk. Don't add in so much milk, okay? Because if you add in so much milk, when you go to bake your macaroni pie, what happens is that it ends up flowing over in the oven, okay? So your macaroni will end up, your cheese on top and your other stuff that you add in will end up overcoming over the top, okay? So what I use basically is honey mustard, okay? Honey mustard, I get a better flavor with honey mustard than the regular mustard, okay? Because we want a little extra sugar in our macaroni pie, okay? And we use ketchup to give that color and that taste, and sometimes too, I'm gonna tell you why I actually do this, okay? So I use spices once again to put in my pie, okay? I don't just put my pie like that, okay? I add in spices into my pie. So I also use the all-purpose season, once again, a different flavor, or you guys can use this flavor, okay? Either or can work. I use both all the time because you know why? I want to get a better taste in my food, okay? So I use both, and I also use garlic, guys. I also use garlic powder. So garlic powder, and it's giving you a little bit extra flavor once again. Now, I also use pepper sauce, okay? Pepper sauce, guys, the harder the flavor, the sweeter the sauce, okay? So I recommend you guys get some pepper sauce into your macaroni pie, okay? Get some hot pepper into your macaroni pie. Now, this last one, not much people know about it, okay? So I use a little bit of sugar, Why I use sugar, okay? The definition of why I use sugar is to cut that acid taste from your ketchup, okay? Now sugar, it ends up cutting that acid taste from the ketchup because some ketchups are so acid that you end up tasting them in your macaroni pie, and by you're using mustard too, sometimes it ends up being in there, okay? So use a little bit of sugar into your macaroni pie. So I will show you guys how my macaroni pie is gonna look after I added all these ingredients into my macaroni. So stay tuned, guys, let's go. So like I said, guys, be creative. Find just some type of style to be creative with your macaroni pie after you have your cheese on top. And now it's time to actually bake your macaroni pie. So let's get this bad boy into the oven, okay? Okay, guys, now we're at our last recipe, okay? Our last final recipe. Now, the reason why I saved this one for last is because it is rice. And not everybody can cook rice. Not everybody is able enough to actually understand the process of cooking rice, okay? So basically, I'm going to be teaching you how to cook rice. There's some people who cook rice together, like if they're a family, and then there's some other people who cook rice apart, like if they're enemies. Now, I prefer rice to be apart. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Which one would you prefer in rice? Like if you like rice together, like if they're a family and kissing up and stuff like that, or if you prefer rice being enemies, okay? Now, in my opinion, I find rice looking attractive much more than their enemies, okay? Now, you want to have your peas on cooking at the same time as you watch this video, okay? So once you're watching this video, guys, make sure that your peas is cooking right now, okay? So once your peas are cooking right now, what you need to add into your pot for your peas, you need to have some sweet pepper, some onions. Some people use chives, some people use thyme, some people even use basically that, okay? So in my opinion, guys, I only use onions, thyme, and sweet pepper. Okay, so I use those things into my pot right there. And you also want to add some salt. Now, salt is something that you add into your pot because it helps gives the flavor to your peas. Okay, now if you don't add no salt into your peas, but you eat your rice and you don't, and also guys, one more thing, if you don't add salt into your rice also too, your rice is going to taste plain. Okay, so you need to taste your salt level. If you don't know how to taste your salt level, guys, go and get a small little teaspoon of some salt water once it boils up in the pot. Okay, so make sure that you guys do that. Now, first off, guys, now I will tell you one way of washing your rice. Now, not everybody knows how to wash their rice, so I will tell you how to wash your rice right now. Okay, now there's some people who actually wash rice like if they're like making a dough or something. Okay, now that's perfect. Okay, there's some people who actually take the time to pick out the bad pieces of the rice, which is okay. But in my opinion, what I do is I do those same 2 steps. Okay, I do those same 2 steps. But when it comes to the washing the rice, I scrub my rice. Okay, I scrub it, and I scrub it, and I scrub it. Okay, so I recommend that you guys scrub your rice and put some water in it. So once you guys have water inside of your rice, scrub it, scrub it, scrub it, throw out some more water, and put back in some more water, and scrub again. Okay, so do that up to 3 times. And also, guys, once you guys have done that and you guys check your peas to make sure that your peas are fully cooked, then guys, in that moment, you want to add in your rice. Okay, now guys, when I explain this last part to you guys, once you guys add in your rice into your pot, guys, always monitor your rice, because if you don't monitor your rice, guys, it will overcook. Okay, your rice will overcook, which means that it will cause a clog up into your rice, which means that your rice is going to be extra soft than usual, which cause the rice to be together of what most people normally do. Okay, so if you don't want your rice to be like family, I recommend that you guys pay close attention to your rice and make sure that your rice is separate. Okay, so keep tasting your rice to make sure that it's soft and not too soft or not overcooked, so that you guys can understand where you need to throw off your rice. So once again, guys, you will, after your rice is finished cooked, guys, you then want to throw off your rice into a colander. And once you guys throw it off in a colander inside of a sink, you then want to place it back into the pot. Okay, place it back into the pot and then put it back on the stove with a low heat. Okay, with a low heat. And there's some people who actually use this particular paper to actually bring down their rice, like to take out the water out of their rice, to drop their rice a little bit. So there's some people who actually use wet paper. Basically, wet paper is like this, basically, and this helps a lot with the rice also too. So I recommend that you guys try this out too. If you guys do have one of these, try it out. Okay, but monitor your rice. Make sure that your rice is not too overcooked. If it's overcooked, guys, there's no point in needing that paper. Okay, so I hope I helped you guys out with this, and I will show you my final recipe after it's done. Okay, stay tuned. Alright, YouTube, now basically, guys, I want to say thank you guys for actually clicking on this video and watching my tutorial on basically how to do these recipes, guys, because basically, guys, it was a really wonderful time showing you guys how I be doing my style in my kitchen, basically. Okay, so let me know down below in the comment section, guys, if this was really helpful to you guys. If it was, guys, make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel for more daily uploads. Every week I will upload at least 2 videos, So let me know down below in the comment section, guys, if my recipes actually help you guys out. And one more thing, guys, I will be on Instagram a lot, posting my food, like my pictures and stuff, guys. So if you guys don't mind like going on my social media right now, I will leave the name right there, Akiel 2 times basically. So go on Instagram right now and follow me up right now on Instagram, and yeah, let's go crazy, bro. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.